Hi and welcome back to the Glory Days. This is episode 21 and the transfer window just closed. We'll be looking over the deals that we've done, and there has been some deals. And then we'll follow that with our games against Bayern in the Champions Cup first knockout and Inter in Serie A. Our run of form has continued, so if you're looking forward to this episode, please give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. So quickly, we won our game against Sassuolo 2-0. We also won our game against Napoli 1-0. But let's get on to those signings. So we spent a total of 26.5 million and received 34 million. Some confirmation as the people left. Tagna left. He wanted to find a bit more game time. He went to Real Hispalis. He was a good player. He played 7 games this season, scored in 3 of them, and had a player of the match in 1. I think he was actually coming into some form. It would have been good to keep him, but he wanted more game time, so rather than keep him here against us well, we got 10 million for him. Krunic is the same. He wanted more game time. To be honest, I thought we were rotating him enough. Apparently not. So he's left and got to Zenit. Again, he was in decent form for us. But it's that question of, was he really bringing enough to the team? Because we signed him for 1.3 million and he plays the box to box, and he also played in there as a Mazzala. But he wasn't creating anything for other people, and he wasn't scoring any goals. I think we've got a good deal there in him going out for 13 million. Zenit also bought Bonaventura, 2.5 million. This one does pay me a little bit. I liked Bonaventura. He had a really great season for us in my first season. 7.18, contributed 12 assists, 7 goals in 26 games. That wasn't really followed up in his second season, where his aging legs started to appear. 8 games he played, only 1 goal, no assists, and a 6.68. But he's gone on to Russia, and he started off well, so it'd be nice to keep tracks on how he gets on. And on to the incomings. So I've been looking for a while for a backup to Vlahovic. We don't need to replace him until someone pays a lot of money. So we got Martial in. It's only a loan. We do have the option to buy. I believe that option is 15.75 million. He looks like he's going to be able to do a decent job for us. He can play that pressing forward role, which we require. Not quite as aggressive or brave, so I would say he's probably more on the lines of an advanced forward, but he's going to provide us with some good backup. We've been needing it for a while. Vlahovic has to play a lot against. We've got Kwame, who's also very good, but he's a youngster, and we just needed someone who can come in there and provide a bit of support. We also, because of our sales in midfield, we brought in Rodrigo Bentancur. He can play in defensive midfield and also in central midfield. More of a ball-winning midfielder. Looks like he can play box to box, Rillo, all the areas in which we use players in. So he's come in. He does have the option to buy it. It's only 20 million. We'll see how it goes. He does look like he can progress quite well. The last one we brought in, and we've been needing a right back for a very long time as well, is Hector Bellerin. He was available on loan too, so we brought him in from Arsenal for the rest of the season. He's going to provide some backup to Odriozola. We only really had the youngster who could provide backup before, so he's got a bit more quality to him. Also looks like he's got a good progression ahead of him. However, his optional future fee is 56 million, which is completely unrealistic, and he's not going to become to us permanently. We looked a bit bare bones for a while, but we're starting to get back to having a good squad. So you can see quite a few players have actually left now. So we got rid of a youngster, Filippo Di Stefano. Zarkovsky also left for 1 million. Soto left for 7.75 million. Confirmation of the Patagna sale. Rasmussen, he's only gone on loan. We loaned out quite a few players actually. This is earlier on. So a few sales have happened. To complete our dealings in 2023, we got Zaracho Palacios, Bentancur, Martial, and Hector Bellerin. On the face of it, I think we've had quite a good transfer window. We got an increased budget, which kind of set it all off when players wanted to leave, so the board were happy. They gave us a budget of 27 million to spend. We've managed to spend it plus sell some players and bring in more wage budget because we get 100% of the transfer revenue. We are also managing to keep that within wage budget. Thankfully, they also increased that. So when I started at Fiorentina, this was at 1.3 million. We're now up at almost 1.6. And the board are comfortable with that. A lot of scouting budget left. Going to try and find some good players to bring in as well next season. Another thing to note is that my contract at Fiorentina was just recently renewed. It's almost doubled now to 44,500. And that is until 2027. So they've booked me in for another 4 years. We're obviously doing something right. So that's where we are. And when I come back, we will play our game against Bayern, followed by Inter. It is time to face Bayern. We had a little bit of a blip against Lazio, where we lost 4-2. That is in no doubt because our goalkeeper got injured, and it's a problem I've not really been able to resolve in the past couple of transfer windows. I've not seen any half-decent backups in our scout list, and nothing's been popping up for loan. One did pop up for loan, which we could have got in an emergency. However, he was going to be too expensive, so we couldn't bring him in. So we're still looking for someone who can back up. We can't really have that. Every time they went up front, it looked like scoring. All the other games were pretty much really back to how we have been. Free-flowing football. Kwame got a couple of goals again. Marshall got a goal on his debut. It was looking rosy, but this is a bit of a blip, so a little bit unfortunate. It's just before the Bayern game, but Dragowski comes back. He's still struggling a little bit with injury. And the team in which we're going for this match is Dragowski in goal, thankfully. Biragi at left back. Martinez, Milenkovic and Odriozola completing the back four. Torreira, Polgar and Bentaker in midfield. Januzaj, Gonzalez and Vlahovic up front. Just going to do encouragement for this match. This is huge for us. Bayern are a massive team. So we can see that little blip in our form. So 4 wins, 1 loss. And Bayern come out. They've drawn a couple, lost one as well. Looks a pretty strong team though. And the game kicks off. I'm expecting wholeheartedly get beaten here quite convincingly. But I'm thankful Dragowski's in there. He's managed to save one off the bat. So far it's been a pretty much a stalemate. But we have an opportunity here at 24 minutes. Lovely ball over to Gonzalez. He's in, but he's not who I'd have wanted to be on the end of it. Bayern come at us now. Gundogan to Müller. Plays a lovely ball into Sane. Defended really well there. It looked like it was going to be a simple tap in. But it's blocked. And Babu. Down this right hand side. Sane. Again we defend it, but this time they get into the rebound and Sabitzer smashes it in off the post. Yeah, if Polgar had just gotten in and been able to take that, it would have been easily defended. Instead he gave it back to them and they made no mistake. Oh, we've managed to nick it off them. Januzaj comes down this left hand side, he floats in a ball to Vlahovic. He does get on the end of it, but Noor's a great goalkeeper. Seen it all the way, got up and saved it well. And they're going to come at us straight after that opportunity. It's back down this right hand side with Babu. He's causing us all sorts of problems right now. Just running past their defenders like he's not there. Januzaj is trying to track him back. Again it's a deflection. Midfielder slid in, cut it out, but again give it back to them. And it almost went in. So Januzaj, quick opportunity there from a free kick. Great goalkeeping again. Corner comes in, Milenkovic smashed it off the post. Just not had much luck today, and it was offside anyway. Yeah, Bayern looks like they're starting to take control. We'll centre back out, we'll try and encourage them again. So Gnabry to Gundogan. All the way back to Noor. They're trying to bring us out of that press, and Müller gets in behind the defence. Whoa! Cleared off the line by Milenkovic. We have to bring off Gonzalez. He's run his full game now. Let's try this for now. I don't want to take off Vlahovic quite yet. He's going to have to come off soon though. And Bayern. Start from the goalkeeper again. Float ball out to Sane, but we collect it. Marshall picks it up. Poor ball. Tried to switch to play, but it's a very poor ball. Let's give it away. Bayern come at us now. Lovely bit of interplay. We collect it, get it forward. Again, just a ball thrown forward. No one there to collect it. Get this over to Sriracha. No, it's easily defended. Oh dear. Well, that's a new one from Odriozola. He just lost his head. He's put us in a real problem here. Well, just now thinking that we could take advantage of Bayern's fatigue. He goes and gets himself sent off. And now we have to somehow deal with an overload in midfield, a player down. And they've taken straight advantage of it. We're 2-0 down, straight after the Odriozola red card. Simple bit of play. They got it in. There's so many people pushing forward. It's a case of who wanted it. And it's 2-0. And it looks like our Champions League hopes are going out the window here. This is a home game too, so we have to go away to Bayern. The thing is, we weren't even that bad. It just lost its head. Or lost to Lazio actually means we currently sit 2 points ahead of them. I reckon though if we hadn't lost the goalkeeper, we would have won that game. Inter are only sitting in 6th place. However, this is an absolutely crucial game for us. We have to beat them away after a little bit of a troublesome run, losing to Bayern and losing to Lazio. We are going to rotate the squad. And the game kicks off straight into the action. A little bit of a ball over there for Martial, but it's defended well. And Martinez has an opportunity to come at us, which he just fires wildly over our bar. They have a corner. Well defended though by Amrabat. They still have it though. We just can't get it off them. Again, Martinez comes in. I think about 3 or 4 players attempted to tackle Martinez. He still broke through them and he scored a great goal. Yeah, you can see here Brozovic put it through to Martinez, then Mahrez gets it. We could really do with the result here. We're dropping below Lazio. Zebra are sneaking up behind us too. But it's Inter still have it. Again, it's a simple ball over again. Martinez breaks through from the defenders. Well, I don't even know what to say. It was a nice bit of play again. They've broken us twice now. We've had just no reply. Nice little bit of play there, and Martial gets in and manages to crawl one back. It's 3-1. Paul Gara, that lovely little touch there. Martial on the end of it. 3-1. We have a corner now. Strovli gets in. Milenkovic comes off the post, I think, and it's cleared. I think this is actually the worst that the tiredness has been after all these games. We just look knackered out there. That one's going to be chalked off for offside. Very poor ball there over the top. Normally they swing them in so well and Vlahovic gets on the end of those. But it's Inter with the chance to make it 4-1. To Sensei. And they do make it 4-1. This could be the point where our season unravels here. It's not so much the losing to Inter. I think it's how we've lost it. I mean, we've lost 4-1. I can take a 4-1 if our goalkeeper was still injured and not on the field. But he's not, he's here. And it just... Poor play. Following that, we've also picked up an injury now to Januzaj. You may have noticed it, but Palacios is also injured. This one is a worse injury. This is for about 3 months. He broke his foot. We had to pay to send him to a specialist. You can see the dynamics as well. This is what's really hurt us here. All the changes have affected the club's happiness. We had to let players leave because they wanted to leave, and then other people were upset because they left. It's brought down the atmosphere. And this is playing a crucial role because we were running on atmosphere and cohesion. Cohesion is still quite good. But Bonaventura going is quite a big one. So he was one of the team leaders. And now we've got a little bit of work on our hands because we've lost 3 games in a row. We're playing Zebra in the semi-final of the Cup. Then we've got a couple of what should be winnable games, and then Zebra again in Serie A. We will show the Zebra game in the next episode, but let's hope something happens good in this run that turns this around, because at the moment it does not look good for us, and all of it is the catalyst of this 4-2 game where we had to play Sally who isn't even a real player. And there's only one person can take the blame for that. We should have resolved the goalkeeping issue a long time ago. We didn't. And funnily enough, the game did warn me during the transfer window that we only had one goalkeeper and that really we should be signing another one. So it knew that there was an injury coming up. And it tried to warn me, if you want to keep up your good form, then you're going to have to sign this goalkeeper. We didn't. And we pay the price. The good thing is, although that was quite a hard defeat to take, we're only 1 point behind Lazio, and no matter what, we should be finishing that top 3 place. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It looks like tough times may be coming, but subscribe to the channel, keep updated, and hopefully see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.